Buona domenica, Alfred, and buona domenica a tutti.
Live from Sicily and live from the United States. Technology is just a great thing, Bunny. Nice seeing you
So
again, too.
nice seeing you. Can't wait to go back to Sicily. I'll be back by next Sunday's show. Alfred, fall is has fallen into place in Sicily, so to speak. There's a chill in the air. I saw Jody DeLuca said it's nice and chilly, but not really a winter chill. And today you went around and got some good fall foods. You want to do a little show and tell? My
I
mouth is
sure do,
already
but
salivating.
today is the first day that the frost really was on the pumpkin, as they say. Remember that old rhyme, right? Today the frost was on the pumpkin. I woke up, it was about 40 degrees, which is unusually, cold, but now it, got all the way up to maybe 55 today. Of course, the reason I went out was to see Etna because it erupted yesterday. And online, there's plenty of pictures of beautiful uh, lava flow that came down yesterday. Of course, it made the whole area around here cloudy, but it was okay. But I was thinking of you, Bunny Bun Bun, because I stopped by a new vendor, which I'll never go to again, to buy your carchofis. You see them over here? Now,
So for you,
the reason I
wait a
bought it from this
second.
new,
Wait a second. For those of you
yeah,
guys who don't know, artichokes are one of my favorite fall foods, but they have to
yeah,
be stuffed with the parsley and garlic and roasted over an oven with a little bit of EVOO. But that one doesn't have any garlic, Alfred. Looks teeny too.
you know, I have to say something. The guy charged me 75 cents each, right? Because I pull up with my car. So I says, vole do, I want two. And then I says, quanti coste? And he says, 150. I says, okay, give me two. And he put them in it was all wrapped up for me. So I'm assuming that it has your parsley for you, and it has your garlic, and it has your lemon juice. But, you know, it's the thought that counts, Bunster. So I
My
bought them
mouth is
for you. They're the
salivating.
first ones out. This is a lot different than how they make them in the States, just so you know. In the States, I was brought up, and I'm sure a lot of the listeners were brought up, having their mother or their grandmother stuff them with breadcrumbs and either cook them on top of the stove or put them in the oven. There's a different way to make them. As a matter of fact, when my cousin Josephine came to visit us several years back, do you remember she made them?
Hmm.
That's the way my household was brought up. But I know you like these, but here's the good news, Bunny. For the next 3 or 4 months, you'll be able to eat them whenever you want,
So the
right?
way the way some people do it in Sicily is like that with the parsley and the garlic, but a lot of people make it with the breadcrumbs. And as I remember, your
Yep.
cousin Josephine put a little bit of Parmesan cheese, a little bit of parsley, maybe and garlic, and she
Garlic
very
powder.
garlic or garlic powder. You're right,
It was
and she
garlic powder
stuffed
mixed
them
with the
one by
breadcrumbs.
one.
Yeah, right.
That's one of my
She
favorite
spread the
things.
spread the leaves first, and then stuffed them, and then cooked them for about 45 minutes to an hour over a stove. Not a lot of water. You just put about that much water in with the top, and it steams them. They're delicious. That's how I love it. So
Now,
now
Alfred,
it's
some
officially
people
artichoke.
Well, wait a sec. Some people put a piece of lemon in there. Do you put
Yeah,
lemon? I'm
some people.
wondering if our viewers put lemon in there. Apparently, that's supposed to take out some of the bitterness. And then the broth is delicious, of course.
Yes, it's so helpful for you. And we even use the stems. We cut the stems off, the bottom part, and you put them in the water, and then after an hour or so, they get soft, and I guess they're pretty delicious too. But the other thing that I bought that's in the refrigerator, the Finocchio is out, the fennel. So I
Well,
bought
it's
I bought
always
I bought a
out.
nice yeah, I bought a nice bulb from the guy down over here for 75 cents. A bulb of fennel. It's about that big, with the little stalks on it. So I thought that was good. But the best catch of the day for me are these little guys here. I'm going to pick one out for you. Well, they actually look like this when they have the skin on them. It's a clementine. All right. Now, I remember last year when I bought the clementines, I took a bite out of them. There was literally 4 seeds in like every little piece, right? So, but I love clementines, and Just so happens that the ones from Carlton Aceta that I bought have no seeds. So I'm
Now, are
very,
those
very, very,
clementines? Are
yeah,
those
these are
clementines or
clementines.
mandarins? Because right
No,
now it's the
it
season
says
for
it says
mandarins
it
too.
says on the bag clementines. I double checked that. No seeds. It's delicious and they're chock
Perfect.
full of flavor too. But the guy says they're only gonna be out for 2, 3 weeks. That's it. And then the tangerines come, the mandarinos come,
And
and
then the
then of
blood
course
oranges
the blood oranges come, the lemons come, and the oranges come. So citrus time is rapidly approaching us. So that's a good
and the
thing.
chedri and the chedri, that big ugly lemon.
And
Almost season
also,
for that too.
I bought a broccoli today. Now, the last time you were here, they were just coming up. The guy that I went to the guy, by the way, on the way to Eurospin, the guy on the left, that truck there.
Yeah.
I went to him this time. He got pretty good stuff there. The prices were dirt cheap. So
Any
I didn't
purple
buy like a
cauliflower?
whole, yeah, I didn't buy a whole broccoli. I bought like one chunk, just enough for me. I figured I'm going to take that and I'm going to cut it up and I'm going to put it in and make a pasta with broccoli sometime this week. I love
Mm.
that. That's terrific. And then
Okay,
the
here's
other
the
thing,
big, wait a sec. Here's the big
yeah,
question. The purple cauliflowers out yet? Because there were very few when I was there.
yes. Well, no. Well, you know which ones are out? Those funny looking ones that are yellow. They're
Romana,
not,
I think they're called.
they're not like the ones we usually get, the purple ones.
I know Jody
But
DeLuca is in this chat and it's her favorite. So Jody, what's the name of it? I forgot.
But you know what the most interesting thing of all is? Because I went to Eurospin and then I went to Poco, my our two closest markets. Overnight, because I had been there 2 days ago, I counted of 17 pallets of panettone and pandoro.
Oh,
Just magically
yay.
appeared. Magically appeared of all flavor shapes. I was going to do a video on it, but I thought you and I would do one next week when we go out gallivanting. We get it closer because the Christmas stuff is just coming out. And of course, chestnuts. Now, the chestnuts that I get, they're white on the outside. If you could see it, they're white because they're cooked in salt. They throw the salt on them and they make a big. They call it the fog of the city. There's when they're cooking, it just makes a lot of smoke. But the reason I like the small ones, and the guy backed me up on this, they're more flavorful than the bigger ones. So I
For
got
sure.
myself a half a pound. Yeah, I got half a pound of that. And then finally, because I'm going to have chicken cutlets this week, one day, I bought the ready-made Sicilian, um, sauce, pronti. It's ready. All I have to do is heat it up. So what
Now,
I figured
Alfred,
I would,
wait a
you buy
second.
this,
Can you
right?
bring that bottle back. Just put it a little bit closer because the design on that is very beautiful. It's a lot of the motif from the Sicilian carts, very beautifully decorated. Yes, that's one of my favorites. It's small. It's about €1 each, but it's ready and good to go. All you need is a
It
little
was
bit of
it was
seasoning,
one
right?
119. This cost me €1.19. And what I do is I buy the cutlets, chicken cutlets, and I get a nice piece of bread, slice it open, warm that up, put it on top of the cutlets, put Parmigiano cheese or any cheese that I like, but I like Parmigiano with it, and I put it in the toaster oven for like three or
Perfect.
4 minutes. Great sandwich. So this this week it'll be okay, but I can't wait for you to get back though to start eating normal food. All the sandwiches and
You
stuff is
mean
like,
you mean home cooked meals?
yes, correct. Do you realize I was thinking about that? I haven't had a home cooked meal now. I think it's been almost 4 weeks, except for the
Four
one
weeks.
night that we were together here.
Honey, I've only been gone 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, but before that, I was gone 2 weeks. That's four
That's true.
weeks.
All right, what's the first meal that I'm going to cook you?
Geez, I don't know, but it better not have cabbage in it. I'm kidding. I don't care. I wanted to take
Listen,
you out to dinner. I mean, we
uh,
should we should we should like look, go over dinner, get a glass of prosecco or wine, look each other into the eyes lovingly, toast, etc. No?
sounds good. Sounds good. I'm up for that. Hey, listen, Frank Santamaria says my grandmother stuffed them with meatball hamburger and put sauce on top of them. That sounds really
Oh
good.
my God, I never heard of that. I bet you that's pretty good. Oh, and I have a pronouncement to make later on. Okay.
Okay, can you do it now or do we have to wait?
Yeah. No,
We
no.
have to wait?
Listen, this might sound like heresy, all right? But this goes now, and I tried the last, say, 4 weeks, slices from about
Yeah.
13 different pizzerias within a
Mm,
few miles of us. Okay. One slice. All right. Uh, there are places in the United States of America, and I could name a couple places in New Haven, Connecticut, on the campus by Yale University, a couple places in New York City, and a couple places in Boston's North End that make vastly superior pizza than some of the crap that's out there right now. There's a lot of pizzerias cutting corners because of the different prices. I'm noticing less sauce,
mm.
less cheese,
Now, are
more
you talking about
bread.
lunch pizza? You're talking about lunch
No, I'm talking
pizza.
about dinner pizza. I'm talking
Re-
about dinner pizza. Yeah, I mean, I was very, overall, I could see that and look at a lot of the United States pizza is junk, period, end of sentence, stop, full stop, okay? However, there are great pizzerias in the United States of America, um, and the best of the best in the United States of America would blow away a lot of the pizzerias here in Sicily. Okay, now
well, listen,
I'm not talking about Neapolitan pizza because Neapolitan pizza, in my view, that's the best in all of Italy. But I'm kind of like sick of pizza now. If you can believe me saying
wait a
that, that's
second.
heresy.
Wait a second. You haven't
Okay,
been, we haven't been out to Reitana, which is our favorite pizzeria that has all those flavors. So when I come back, we have to go because lunch pizza, I can understand. Hey, let me read this for a sec. Sherry Peterson,
yep,
all I can say is I love you guys. You always brighten my day. Alfred, I'm so loving your books. I ordered the set for my sister for her 70th birthday. Let me tell you the story about Sherry. So funny. We're in Shepaloo with a group touring, and her
thank you.
sister run up to us, and she goes, "Oh, we call you uh, Archie and Edith." We
No,
can't
no,
remember.
Ethel, isn't it Ethel?
I think it's
Uh,
Edith. We can't remember your names
Edith,
fast
yeah,
enough, so we call you Archie and Edith. And I thought that was so fitting. But
all
it's
in the
been so
family,
all in the
all in
family.
the
But it's been
family, yeah.
so fun running into some fans on the street, and we really, really appreciate you enjoying our show and so forth. So thank you for that note,
That's a
Alfred.
great
You're
note.
such a now. Someone says Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I think Thanksgiving is next week or in 2 weeks. I celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday with my family, my mom, my sisters, my niece. So that was very nice. And then I'll be back to you to celebrate Thanksgiving with you, Alfred. But it's so funny.
Well,
So I was
a lot
looking
of
at the
people ask
turkey.
me,
Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
a lot of people ask me, is your Thanksgiving
Fred
in
and Ethel.
Fred and Ethel?
Fred
Fred
and
and Ethel, is that what it is?
Ethel. Even better.
Yeah, it's Ethel, right? A lot of people ask me about is there Thanksgiving in Sicily, and the answer is no because here we go from Wednesday right to Friday. There's no Thursday. But seriously, obviously, it's not an Italian holiday. But there's a growing expat community, and I've noticed now all the markets, okay, Poco, Conad, Eurospin, Deco, right? They all have turkey on sale for the first time. I mean, usually
Well,
one
wait
or
a sec.
two of them
Wait, wait,
have it.
wait.
There's a
Wait a
place over
second.
there,
Wait a
Lidl,
second. Wait.
too.
They have turkey most of the time, but it's hard to find turkey breast. We usually just find
Yeah,
either the wings or the turkey, the thigh. But you guys, it's this big. It
yeah. It's a
barely put it
brontosaurus
in
bone.
the.
It's just
It's a
unbelievable.
bone. It's a dinosaur bone for sure. Jody,
It
thanks for
is.
the
It really
reminder.
is.
It's Roma. It's called Romanesco cauliflower. That yellowish, greenish cauliflower is called
I wonder
Romanesco.
if you
But
cook
I
that
want
the
to go
same
back to
way.
the
You
of
cook it?
course,
You cook
boil,
it the
yeah.
same?
I want to go back to this pizza thing because I'm a little bit surprised about this, Alfred. I mean, usually the lunch pizza is terrible,
I
but
never
you
buy
need to
that
go
stuff.
out.
That stuff is junk. The pizza for lunch that's made by the Panificio, that's junk. That's 85% bread, a small dollop of tomato sauce, and an even smaller dollop of cheese. And they sell it for 75 cents. And believe me, it's worth 25 cents. I don't like it. I don't buy that. I'm talking about a slice of pizza. Okay.
Mm, I know
And
where you
I
can
just
go. You should go to Maria's right next to Pagipoco. Remember Maria who has the
Maria's,
beautiful
believe
panettones?
me, Maria's was at the top of the list of all the pizzerias that I have tried in this area. Okay, I don't know what it is about it. I've
I've got an even better
detected.
idea.
I've really you make the best pizza. So when
Stop. Stop.
yeah,
You're not allowed to get any more pizza until I get home.
that's right.
Period. End of
And
sentence.
I think that's the other thing, E, is I think I was spoiled eating your pizza on Fridays. Okay, so frankly, and for me to go out and spend $10 on a pizza here, that's how much it costs, about $10 delivered. By the way, it's
That's for
usually
dinner.
850,
Yeah.
850, and then you give them a couple of euro tip. It's just kind of loses the panache of having pizza in Sicily. Whereas when you make it, when I
Thank you,
bite
honey.
it, I can feel the love that and effort that you took making the pizza and the quality ingredients that we use, and we never skimp on them. So I think it's a
Listen,
big deal. I really do.
Rose says, I had pizza from an outdoor oven in Sicily. It had everything on it. It was delicious. And I'm curious, Rose, where was that? In the Catania, in the Palermo area? Spincioni, when we went to Ballaro Market
Yeah,
over there in Palermo, and they have the Spincioni. Now that is a good pizza. Although you don't like the thick, thick, thick pizza. You like the thin, thin, thin one, right? Spincioni,
that's
though,
the
is like a New
listen.
York type of a pizza.
My body is my temple. You think I just
Oh my
stuff
God.
everything in my mouth? There's no way. If I like something, I eat it. If I don't like something, I don't eat it. And you know that, okay? And pizza has always been my go-to, especially when there's no Esther around. Pizza's always been my go-to. I'm just saying that I think it has something to do with the rising prices. I think that people are skimping on the ingredients. So I don't know. I mean, right now they're predicting here, if you just want to get serious for a second, it's going to be a tough winter. Prices are going up all over the place,
Yeah.
whether it's your gas for your house, whether it's the electricity. My electricity bill doubled, okay? 3 month bill. The only bill that stays the same is your cell phone or your telephone bill because that's a year contract. But you could see everything else going up and up and up and up and up. The gas situation here, gasoline for your automobile, is still more expensive than the United States. It's still on average, say, figure €8 to €9 a gallon.
Yeah.
So it's still expensive here. So and people are a little bit apprehensive about that here.
Of
Okay, going
course. Of
shopping
course.
today.
And
They were
even,
buying all of they were buying the not the name brand stuff. They're buying the store brand stuff. I could see that happening quite a bit.
I know from my circle of friends, everyone is starting to cut back a little bit, but also they're getting new jobs. One of my girlfriends is getting another
Oh,
part-time job that she's looking for just to make ends meet. So, it's something that we're seeing worldwide, and Sicily is not exempt, Alfred. That's for sure. Jody's heading to California to Thanksgiving with my 86-year-old young mom and my brother and his
bravo,
family. That is
bravo.
such an awesome, awesome, awesome. Um, Scorzen, Scorzanara in Nicolosi makes an amazing pizza. Alfred, we're going to have to go
Well, wait a
on
minute. There's
a, wait a second.
Nicolosi
Oh, no,
has the
wait, wait,
world
wait.
champion pizza place there. We went with Mike Ward and Anne Marie.
Etna di Oro,
Doro di Etna, okay, in
Oro di
Nicolosi.
Etna.
Now, that is a superb, superior top of the line pizza. I'm just talking about the generic
But
pizzerias. Okay.
why would you even buy? Why would you even waste money on the
It
generic?
was more of an intellectual challenge than anything else. I have to say something else
Oh,
too. Now that we're
Alfred,
on it, now that we're on
banner.
it, okay.
Yes.
Now that we're on it, the sign of a well-made pasta, okay? It's a simple yet elegant dish.
Yep.
Pasta alla olio and aglio. Pasta with olive oil and garlic, okay? The simple thing, okay? Everybody in the world has made it in Sicily since practically Marco Polo. Yet I am astounded at how many restaurants do a crummy job making such a fundamental dish.
Like
Okay.
which one, Al? Which
Sometimes it's
one?
so dry, they misuse the ingredients. Other places it's perfect, but you would think that you're in Sicily and you're having a fundamental dish like that, that it would be
Zap.
great. Huh?
Zappa.
Yeah.
Zappa. When was the last time you went out to dinner in Sicily and had a bad
When you and I
pasta?
were in Avila, the last time I
That
had
was
that guy should have been arrested for impersonating a chef, Esther. That was awful. Okay. And that's exactly what I have was that particular meal. And the
so
other one,
listen. So the same thing here. We went out to dinner the other day, just my sister and my niece, and
where?
just my sister and my niece went out for Mexican.
Uh,
And what was traditionally a great restaurant was below average. But what I'm hearing from a lot of my friends here that a lot of the restaurant quality has gone down. So guess what? Always better homemade. That's all I have to say about that.
you're right. But
Homemade is
could I just
always,
pontificate one more item that's of interest to people?
is
You
it going to
know as well
be,
as I do. I mean, you
mm-hmm,
know as well as I do that the national dish of Sicily, or at least in the province of Catania, is pasta alla norma. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Now, with the prime ingredient being the eggplant, all right, with the sauce, right? However, that eggplant, if it's not prepared properly, the net result is that the sauce picks up the bitterness of the eggplant.
Well, you
Okay,
can't cook
so
them together. You have to make them separately.
yes, but some people try to ham and egg it and they don't do that, or they half-ass it and they just, if they're mass producing it, and it doesn't taste good. Okay.
You
So
know, you
again,
know
I
what
pick
is
my
wait a
shot.
sec. You know
Yeah.
what the best way from experience you serve that dish? Not some places, they do the sauce and then they put the eggplant in there and they mix it. Some places do the red sauce, the pasta, and then they put slices of the fried eggplant. In my opinion, that is the best way to serve that. And of course,
I
the
agree
ricotta salata.
100%. You don't want to know something? I agree 100% because the eggplant doesn't have a chance to make the sauce bitter. And that's the way it's supposed to be cooked. Now, don't think that I'm complaining about Sicilian cuisine. I'm not. Okay. I
You're
am
not.
not. Let me say, no.
I must be
However,
mishearing.
no, 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 no. However, let me just say this. When people come here, you have to be careful of what they call the Stendhal effect, where people come here and because they're so overwhelmed by the great beauty of this island that everything they eat is a
Al,
wonderful thing. And that's really not true.
stop, stop right now. Stop right now.
Okay.
First
Okay.
of all, first of all, you cannot compare Sicilian restaurant food to American restaurant food. Stop.
That I
Maybe you went
agree.
one, maybe you went one out of 150 places that wasn't great. That happens. Having said
Price
that,
wise, I
having
agree.
said, wait, no, having said that, you have the number one thing that makes those foods good and better. The ingredients, the fundamental ingredients are local vegetables, local pastas, local fish. So, right there from the get go, you have good quality ingredients. It's very hard to mess it up. But
I
I
agree
mean,
with you 100%, E.
I also have to say that you have, I'm going to call it a mature sense of taste. Oh no, matured sense of taste. Maybe someone in the chat can help me with a better word for that. You're a bit critical
No, see,
sometimes,
I think,
Al.
you know, Stefani would say I have a seasoned taste, but
Seasoned. You have a
okay,
seasoned
but
and
you want to know something? If and the reason I'm saying this is because if I suggest a restaurant to a client, or right, you damn well know that the food's going to be good. You're not going to be. I'm not going to say, "Oh, go to this place over here. I heard it was good."
no, we try out
I
all our
We have never
restaurants.
recommended a single place in
Listen, you
Sicily
are
to go
you're
with the
right.
word "I heard" there. It's not going to happen.
Listen, you're not just seasoned, you're also spoiled. So if you have 1 out of 100 and bad pastas, you're spoiled, honey. That's all it is. Listen, I
No,
want to
I'm not
know
spoiled. All right, go
from,
ahead.
oh, you're spoiled. You're spoiled. I want to
All
know
right, all right.
from the people what's your favorite pasta? Leave me a chat. What's your favorite pasta? Okay. Um, James says, Rose, I chop up parsley and garlic together and add olive oil to the pan, toss it with a bit of hot pepper. I grate a cacio e pepper over it. Ooh, sounds
It's very
delicious. I
good.
think
Very good.
very good. Connie says, I personally only go out to see and meet people. Our food at the Villa Isabella is simply the best. I am
Wait, is that
so
Connie
looking
Milano?
for, yes, I'm looking forward
Connie
to
Milano,
what,
I agree with Connie Milano 1,000%. Now, there's a gal that knows her stuff. She knows how to cook. She knows how to hostess. She's got a B&B up in the Etna
we get
area.
him. No, Anna.
Anna,
She's in
excuse
Anna,
me.
Anna.
And she's been here for a while, and she has a fastball. See, there's a
Now,
difference.
talk about someone else who knows her stuff is Dr. Rosemary. She says a good description is curated. Thank you, Dr. Rosemary, and hello to you and Doug. And earlier she wrote that Dr. Rosario Faraci is writing a lot about the economy and how the current situation is impacting daily life in Sicily, because we certainly do see a huge difference in not only the spending, but people, as I said before, getting new jobs or not new jobs, additional jobs, additional streams of income to augment their existing one. So I want a linguine and clam, says uh, Frank. You will not get linguine and clam sauce here in Sicily, unfortunately, but mussels on the side. Frutti di mare, I think uh, I saw Peter Scipoletti say, of course, frutti di mare. Sal Di Faco, Chow from State College, Pennsylvania. Go Penn State. Listen, before I forget, you guys, in the United States, I have a special um, deal for you guys. If you like wines, www.winesfromitaly.com. If you purchase wines for $200 or more, you get free shipping. All you have to do is in the promo code, put you, me, and Sicily. So www.winesfromitaly.com, and you put promo code you, me, and Sicily, and you get free shipping. Perfect for Thanksgiving and Christmas and also New Year's, because they have a great sparkling wine, which is very unusual, right? You usually have uh, the Prosecco's, but they have a champagne style sparkling wine that is very light, very delicious. So there you go.
And don't forget your free shipping right now that you're having too. A
Oh,
big blowout
thank
price
you.
on the
Thank you.
t-shirts.
Thank you. Thank
Our
you. Look,
t-shirts and our
well,
regular
these are
shirts.
long sleeve. This is the long sleeve.
And
You
that's
guys see?
embroidered too. That's
That's
embroidered right
embroidered.
there.
I have the embroidered and non-embroidered, and then I also have the t-shirts. These are ladies, and it's embroidered as well. See if I can get that.
So you buy
No,
one
this
and
way.
you get the second one for $10.
Yeah.
And Esther can
Promo
ship them
going
this
on
week.
just this week. Just this week. So,
Just this week. So if
uh,
you order today or tomorrow or Wednesday, then they will be in the mail before she comes back here. So that's why we're
Nick,
kind of pushing them. Right, Esther?
yes. So only if you're watching this after the 17th or 18th, the promo will be over. Not the wine promo goes on for good. All right. Nick says, I hardly ever eat at a restaurant that has better Italian food than what I cook. Live to cook, cook to live. Love that, Nick. Love that, love that. Hey, listen, in case you guys are wondering, I did a video on how to make pizza. We also have one in how to make homemade sauce, also arancini, some swordfish dishes, and Alfred Zappala had a great idea, and I want to run it by you. What do you think of doing a Christmas cooking show, like a cooking demo? I'm thinking of making biscottis. What Christmas recipe would you want to know more about? Leave me a comment. So I'll be doing that with Claudia when I come back. So I'm very, very curious. Um, Jody wants to know, are the long sleeve men's only, it's only one style. I have one and I wear it. It's just this cut. So
It's
it's
made from
only
the
one
stretchy
kind.
fabric too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very comfortable. So it's a nice little fall item.
But you also have the short sleeve ones too, right? The regular standard tees.
Yes, so we have the regular standard for men. We have the long sleeve. Yes, Alfred, thank you for reminding me. I don't have one here, but the men's short sleeve is the regular cut for the men.
And those are not embroidered. Those are screened, but they're very good quality t-shirts. It's that spun cotton that's a very good. The point is this, is that they make great presents. Okay? They make great Christmas presents or stocking stuffers, or for those of you people who are going on a vacation or who are coming here, there's a million uses for them. You could roll them up in a ball and throw them at your spouse if you want. I don't care. Just
Listen,
buy one. Help us.
I love our fans. Paul says, Esther, hurry up and go back to Archie L so he can get his positive attitude back. I don't know. What did you have in your lunch today,
No,
Al?
wait a minute.
Back to,
Hold it.
uh,
It's got nothing to do with positive or negative. Zero. It just has to do with I want our clients, when they come here, to literally have the best time possible.
honey, but
Okay? That's
right.
all. And I want to make
But
sure.
what does
Listen,
that have to
how
do?
many
What does
restaurants
that
have we
have to
kicked?
do?
Well,
What does
I
that
mean,
have
how
to
many
do with your
restaurants have
lunch
we
pizza?
given the boot to because of stuff that exactly doesn't meet our standards, Esther, over the years? A lot.
Okay,
And
honey, but we
some
don't
people
take
don't do
anyone
that.
to lunch pizza. We don't take people to lunch pizza, please.
Where?
Ah, we don't
That's
take
because
people
I
to
have
lunch
already
pizza.
filtered them out.
Basta. Do you do youth button golf type? Oh, yes, we do have the golf type shirts available, the polo shirts available, but not for you, just regular size. James, thank you very much. We also have a shop, a merchandise shop right if you go below. There's some merchandise over there like mugs and aprons and stuff like that. So those are just separate t-shirts, and then we have the merchandise over there. I'm curious if you guys have seen the merchandise shop, and what else would you like to see in there? Now, here's a good idea. Ricotta cheesecake. Ooh,
Yes.
that's a good idea.
Forget the biscotti. Do something with ricotta,
That's a good idea. Okay. Yes, honey.
Esther. Listen, uh, you know, you're the one that told me that one of my books, The Reverse Immigrant, a signed copy, was on eBay,
Amazon for
Amazon
80
for how?
bucks. 80 bucks.
80
Someone was
bucks.
trying to resell one of your books for 80 bucks.
Well, there's a
When are you
lot
going
of
to
people
bring
that,
that one back out?
wait a minute. It's already out, except all you have to do is you go to Kindle and they do a print on demand and you can get the book for under 20 bucks. I mean, every single month people order it from Kindle and they have that to complete their set. So you don't have to buy a book for 80 bucks that's used. You don't know where those fingers have been.
True,
Am I
true.
correct in saying that?
Joe from Toronto, Ontario, love the show. Esther, is it true that a winery in Hungary won the best in the world? I'm gonna have to look into that. Joe, definitely have to look into that. Thank you for that heads
Wow.
up.
That's a pretty good one.
That's a pretty good one. All right.
That is a good
So,
one.
some programming notes. We are live today, but then we're going to go back to the premiere style. And what are we going to do next week, Al? Something different, something new, something we haven't
Something
done
basic,
before.
something blue. Uh,
Someone gave me the idea to, first of all, not just do pizza, but to do maybe the best gelato shops, the best granita shops, and we can do them in the Catania area. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe top 5 restaurants.
how about I want to go to that place, Namaste. I want to go to this great, 11 people say it's a great microbrewery not too far away from us.
Good idea.
Namaste. I think people would enjoy seeing that. That's stuff that when people come to Sicily, they don't understand that how the microbrewing industry in Sicily is really getting, besides the wine industry, is really getting a good reputation. And this place, Namaste, I understand is like knocking them out. So I would like to go there as well. But
I think
we'll
that's a great
discuss it.
idea.
We'll do whatever you want.
No, I think that's a great idea because you're right. These breweries are really starting to come up in Sicily, and that'd be interesting to see Sicilian beer versus other beers. All right,
You
that
know,
sounds
Esther,
good,
10
honey.
years ago, having Italian made or Sicilian made gin or vodka was unheard of. Now I'm looking on my shelf over here in my liquor cabinet. I've got 2 bottles of Italian made gin. And in Messina, they make Italian made vodka. This is
Vodka,
like
isn't that
unheard
interesting?
of. Yeah, I mean, so they're catching up. They're catching up in terms of that type of stuff all over the place.
Listen, I want to take this opportunity to say, first of all, Sean Lewis, I haven't missed a show in almost 3 years now.
Wow.
Love this. I want to say thank you to Sean Lewis, to all our regulars, Jody, Jim, Nick, Peter. If I'm forgetting someone's name, I'm sorry now, Sherry, and a
Dr.
lot of
Rosemary,
people, Dr. Rosemary, Tom, and Karen, I know are watching, and a lot of you guys,
the Seahorse guy, what's his
James,
name? Your friend Silvio,
Silvio. So a lot of you
Stefania.
guys, if I forgot to mention your name, I apologize, but I know you're here, and it really, really warms our heart that you chose to spend this little time here with us. So I really, really appreciate that. Um, so on that note, I know you have one last thing to say, Alfred.
About what? No,
We
actually,
are going
though,
to wrap. Hmm?
actually, what's going to happen here too? When you come back, you got to catch your breath. We're going to do a cooking demo, but also we have to do. I want to do some type of insights in the outlying areas of Catania, what they do for Christmas time. Okay, we've always shown the crypts that they have the nativity scenes from Marche Ale. We've gone to the Christmas market in Catania, but there's so much more to do around here for Christmas. And I think this year I would like to show our clients and our viewers the different things that happen in not only this province, but perhaps Messina or Siracusa as well. So I'd like to expand it just a bit for the holiday season coming up.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being back in Sicily. And thank you so, so, so much for being here with us. And of course, as always, we'll see you on another video. And next time I'll be sitting right there next to Alfredo.
And
Thank you so much.
Sabenadiga to everybody, and I love everybody. Thank you very much. Ciao.
Ciao.